Guys, it is day number 3 here of our $1,200 a week challenge. So today the goal, like always, will be $200. Now we are starting a little bit later than even yesterday. Currently 11:20 in the morning, but we have some things we had to do. So you know what? It is what it is. Hopefully today is busy and it's not a repeat of yesterday's lunch, because that was weird. So yeah, so we'll see you guys in the first order. Guys, so we finally have our first order, right? From Chipotle, and it's showing $8 and some change for like a mile and a half. As soon as I picked that up, DoorDash sends me this offer from, I think it's Mason's, like a crab place or whatever, in Einstein Bagels, showing $16 for 10 miles. Again, on the surface, it doesn't look that good, right? But I don't know what's up with today. I don't know what happened yesterday, but tomorrow we're definitely starting early because we gotta get a lead on this because lunch is super slow. So we went ahead and accepted the order. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the first order from GrubHub delivered real quick, and then keep going with the DoorDash orders. Hopefully, we can make up some ground, because like I said, it took us 20 minutes just to get the first order, so hopefully it doesn't stay this way because we need to make this money. Let's go. Just delivered the first order here from GrubHub. No problem, super smooth. Now we're on our way to do these DoorDash drop-offs. Man, they're far. They're far. There's no other way to say it. We're about 10 minutes away from the first drop-off. So, man, DoorDash got lucky, man. These people got lucky because they live close to each other, but really far away from the places they order food from. So they got lucky that they ordered around the same time, so then someone like me is going to deliver this. Again, normally I would not take this, but because it's been so slow, I'm tired of sitting and not doing anything, and we're just killing time, and that's the opposite of what we want to do. Which is maximize our time. That's what I want to do. I'm not trying to sit around not doing anything. Obviously, we need to take orders that make sense. Now, the reason why this one makes sense to me is it's a high cash flow, $16. It is 10 miles, but it's leaving me near the other stores up in my area that I don't really dash in, but I know those stores are there. High chances of, getting an order on the way back, so that's why I took it. But yeah, we'll see you guys at the drop. The first one that was showing $6.75, and that one ended up being $11.75. So that was surprising. Hopefully the next order here would also be something like that. But I'm not holding my breath. It's a couple of bagels from Einstein Bagels. So we'll see. Currently 5 minutes away from that drop off. We'll see. Guys, so we dropped off the second order. That one ended up just being $6.75. Like it was shown. The only thing that kind of bummed me out about it was the base pay. I feel like they based off their base pay off the first drop off and not the original restaurant, so that's not cool in my mind. But anyways, we were able to salvage something out of nothing for the first hour. I believe we're about $26, $27 an hour, which is really good considering the fact that for the first 25 minutes we did nothing but decline. So anyways, we're making my way back to the town center. We're about 10 minutes away. I'm still technically in my zone now, so hopefully I get something along the way, because I don't want to kill 10 minutes for no reason. But even if we don't, I'm still pretty happy with the way things turned out. But we'll see you in the next. We have another set of orders here finally from DoorDash. As soon as I was pulling into the town center, they gave me this offer. Stack orders. I think it's like 11 and some change for like 3.4 miles. Not the greatest order, but the way things are, I'm gonna take it. So we already got both of them picked up. They were both ready. So yeah, let's get this dropped off. Orders just delivered. It ended up being $11.25, just like it was shown. And again, it only took us about 12 minutes or so to deliver. So pretty good. I did change the order that they wanted me to deliver them in because it didn't make sense. And it actually worked out better because a lady on her notes put, please deliver it as close to 1 p.m. as possible for her lunch or whatever, So it ended up working out for me. But we're currently, we're not doing too bad when you think about it. Well, we're close to $40. I mean, granted, we want to be at $100 by 1, but that's only if I start early. So again, it's gonna be one of those grind days. So I'm really hoping that from now until 5, it's relatively busy like yesterday, because if it's slow, man, we are gonna struggle and it's gonna be rough. But I have a good feeling, man. I think it's gonna work out for us. And if it doesn't, again, we still have our little cushion, so we have to use it today. It is what it is. But I'm gonna try and build on it and not use it quite yet. Let's go. We have our next delivery here from Sweet Leaf. I rarely come to Sweet Leaf because of the parking lot that I'm entering right now. This one has that famous 15-minute grace period, but the problem with that is that if you miss it, or like if you pass it, it's $7 to get out of here, and that's a lot. So I'm hoping the food's ready, because if not, I'm gonna time it, because I'm not paying $7. We just made it out of the parking lot without paying, so that's a plus. We were there maybe 5 minutes at the most. But yeah, so now we're about 5 minutes away from the customer's house. So overall, pretty good delivery, and hopefully that's the first of many, because again, it's almost 2 o'clock, which is slow times, and we're nowhere near where we want to be. Dropped that off, ended up being $8, so you know what? Pretty good. I think we're obviously slowly getting up to at least $50. It's definitely been a struggle today. Currently $125 in the afternoon, and we're only at like $45, $46. So yeah, one of those days, but we're gonna make this happen. So yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Guys, we're back. We're going back to Sweet Leaf. We have another order there. So I took a screenshot, I'm pretty sure. Here it is. Already picked it up. The food was ready, so we're about 2 minutes away from the drop-off, and let's go ahead and keep this thing moving. Latest drop-off, so you know what? Slowly and steady. I wish it was a little bit busier, but all the orders I keep getting are like PetSmart orders, and they're going really, really far away. So we're not doing those, that's for sure. So yeah, currently 1:55 in the afternoon, so we're definitely about to go into the slow times here. So hopefully we can keep this momentum going. Let's go. Here is currently 2:20 in the afternoon, and it's dead. We're not getting any offers, we're not getting any orders, so hopefully that changes. We'll see. We finally got an order. Currently 2:37, so it's been about, I don't know, like 30-40 minutes since we've done an order. But now we're gonna go to Sweet Green, double order, $11.50 for like 3.8 miles. It's a great 2 to 5 order, so we're gonna go ahead and get that picked up. Let's go. Orders off, ended up being $11.50, just like what was shown, but not bad for a 2 to 5 order. So you know, I'll be happy doing a couple of those just so we can, you know, do something. Currently 2:55 in the afternoon, so we're gonna make our way back to the town center. Hopefully we get something. I think we're around $65-$66, give or take, so you know, it's not great, but it's definitely at least something, considering how slow we started. So let's go. I have another order here from Pliable, $7, 3 miles. Again, this is a great 2 to 5 order. Any other time I probably wouldn't take it because the miles are a little bit heavy, but I haven't done anything in like 10 minutes, so why not off. And then that'll be an $8.50, which goes to show you the DoorDash hides the true amount on like basically every single order. But yeah, anyways, we're making our way back to the town center. I think we're pushing like $72, so that's again baby steps to the 100. Currently 330, so you know, slow and steady, I guess, but I wish it was more consistent. We'll see you guys on to one of my least favorite merchants, which is Paisanos, mainly because they're really slow. But when they're offering $9.25 for 4 miles, we're gonna go there. Especially right now, currently being 3:35 in the afternoon. So we're about a minute away, and it's not going too far either. So it's a pretty decent order. Hopefully the food's ready. Let's drop that off. Sorry for the glare. It ended up being $10.50, so hey, that was a pretty good order. Currently 3:55 in the afternoon, and we're sitting at around $82-$83, so that's not too bad. So we need 17 more to get to 100 at least. So I'm hoping we can do that by 5, you know, if not at least by 5:30, because you know, anything, we really want to be at 100 by at least 5:30. Like I think we can make that happen, and hopefully dinner is basically like yesterday. I'm not sure how late I'm gonna stay out today, but it's looking like we might have to rely on that cushion a little bit. So we'll see what happens. So we just got this offer here from Bento House. I took it for sure. $6.25, 2.5 miles. It's a no-brainer. Hopefully we get a bunch of those, so we can at least get to $100 by 5. Let's go. Bento House. I got this order here. Well, while I was doing the delivery, they gave me the stack from Five Guys. So we picked that up. I just dropped it off, and it ended up being like I think a little bit extra and dropped like $7 or whatever. So we're very close to hitting $100. Currently 4:45 in the afternoon, so you know what? I think we can make this happen. I'm not sure about 200 though, but at least 100 and some change, as much as we can. Sorry for the glare, but it looks like we're heading back to Five Guys, and I believe after doing this order, we're gonna be over $100 for the whole day, which is awesome. 50% to our goal, and yeah, hopefully we can keep this going. Currently 4:51, so we still have, you know, a couple of hours here, maybe 3-4 hours of dashable time. And yeah, that off, and then that being $6.25, and I knew that because that's my boy Drew. This man orders from Five Guys a lot. Anyhow, then I took this order here. When I was almost here, they sent me this stack order here in PokeHub, showing $8 for like 3 miles. Honestly, I almost didn't take it, but PokeHub is pretty fast, and I feel like most of those miles are because whatever route it was showing me was kind of weird. So I'm pretty confident we can get that picked up and delivered in the next 5 to 10 minutes. So yeah, I forgot to mention that we finally hit 100 for the day. So that was awesome. It took us a long time. Honestly, I have to be better at starting earlier because of the way lunches are. These lunches have been super slow. So the fact that I'm even able to hit 100 by 5 o'clock is amazing. 2 to 5 is basically carrying me. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Everything is backwards. You know, there's a disturbance in the force, whatever you want to call it. But tomorrow we will dash early because I have a feeling that if we don't hit our goal tonight, we're gonna use most of that cushion, you know, to make it okay per se. But we're gonna do everything we can to not do that. So anyways, I already picked up the order from Poke Hub. We're about 5 minutes away from the drop off. Just dropped that order off and that'd be $8. And then look what happened. Let me back up first real quick so we can get over the stupid ass noise my car makes when I back up. Give me 1 second. Alrighty. I got this order from Mon Amiga B. Had those magical words at the bottom. You need your little catering bag or whatever, right? Showing 15, I think 75. I'm trying to see if I can look at the subtotal here. It's $171, but it's going way out of my area. But you know what? We're gonna go ahead and risk it, because why not, right? You gotta go with your gut sometimes. And I have a feeling, a very good feeling, that it's gonna be more than that. Hopefully I'm right, but we'll see. The pickup time is in 10 minutes, which is great, because it's gonna take me about 5 to 7 minutes to get there anyways. So let's go get this. Today is we're not having any app issues, so I'm hoping that I'm not jinxing myself, but the app has been working great today. No complaints, you know, at least not yet. But yeah, we're still about 2-3 minutes away from the restaurant. I'm really hoping. I'm looking at the notes here, and they have a lot of food. I mean, I'm looking at their order, right? So I'm pretty confident that this is gonna be a little more than just $15.75. And even if I'm wrong, to be honest, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta take risks. You know, a little bit of luck is always involved when doing any type of gig work. So I consider myself a pretty lucky person. And you know, it's all about the good vibes sometimes, and nothing but good vibes over here. So hopefully it all works out in our favor. And even if it doesn't, it is what it is. We're still gonna get $15 and some change, you know. So we'll take the food. It was ready a little bit early, which is good for us, but it's also 17 minutes away. So yeah, it's a long way. Well, we'll see how it dropped off the last order here from Mon Ami that was showing $15.75, and it actually only ended up being like $16. So that was kind of a bummer. So you know, one of those times where I took a risk and we didn't really come out on top, but at the same time, I don't think we lost because it was more than what was shown. But yeah, so we're basically at around almost $130 for the whole day, which isn't great considering it's 6 o'clock, and we're kind of out of our way because I took that risk. But hey, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. We're gonna make our way back to the town center, and like I said, do as much as we can, and hopefully not use that cushion that we built up over the last few days. But if that's the case, then you know, it is what it is. As you can see, it's dark now. It took us like 30 minutes to get another order. I don't know what's up with today's dinner, but it's been a mess. I took my first order here showing $6.25 from Chipotle. Then they gave me a stack, so I'll put those on the screen for you guys to see. And then now I'm making my way to doing those drop-offs. Hopefully, you know, it gets busy after that, because like I said, the last 30 minutes or so, crickets, nothing. But yeah, so we'll see you guys at the drop-off. Dropped off those orders, and we're currently sitting at 140 with 92 cents, I think. So we're about $60 short, or where we want to be, you know, to finish the day. We're gonna do everything we can here to make sure we get there. But currently 7 o'clock, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see you guys in the next video. I spoke too soon with the whole, I'm not having any app issues. Now I'm having app issues. I'm not getting any notifications that I'm getting orders. So unless I'm staring at my phone and actively refreshing it, I will miss orders. I've been paused twice already, but I don't have any missed notifications like, oh, you missed an order, or like, you know, the merchant or whatever. No, it just pauses me. Like, you know, the old school pause, not like the new pause because you're declining orders. And right now I took this order here from Silver Diner that I had 8 seconds left on my timer. I didn't even see the thing, you know, so I accepted it. $8.50, I forgot how many miles. It's a bunch of items, couldn't take a screenshot, but we're gonna go to Server Diner now. Hopefully I don't miss any more orders, and hopefully the app fixes itself, so we'll see how it goes. Picked up, and let me tell you, man, Server Diner was backed up. The guy set me up. He said, hey man, we're almost done with your order, and that became like an extra like 10 minutes. I should have unassigned it. I don't know why I didn't. The order is really big though, so maybe we'll have a payoff there, but who knows. We'll see you guys. Let's drop that off, and tell you what, Server Diner came through clutch. It ended up being $25. Definitely what we needed. Currently $7.34. If I'm not mistaken, I think we're sitting around $165, give or take. So we're gonna do as much as we can, and whatever we can do, I guess the cushion we had is gonna have to fill in the gap. So I'm probably gonna dash for another hours till 8:30, and we'll see how it goes. Let's go. Just finished up our dash. Currently 9 p.m. We were not able to hit $200, unfortunately. We did about 180 or 181, if my quick math is correct. So again, it's still not bad, all things considered. The fact that we started off really, really late, the fact that lunch totally sucked. So you know, it is what it is, really. So I'm gonna take about $20 or whatever the right amount is of the little stash we had from earlier in the week to make sure we do finish at 200. We're still in really good shape to finish the week at $1,200, if not more. So you know, toss up all my numbers here for you guys, and then we'll see you guys tomorrow. Y'all be safe.